It's just after 7, maybe 7:05 in the morning. Just about to set off down the street. 58 degrees in Pamplona. Stayed at Casa Iberola last night, which was this place behind me, which I already showed you in my last video by now. And it was really nice. My best night's sleep on the Camino. I really like that separated beds built into the wall cube thing. And you have a blind, you pull down your own little locker in there. It makes it quite convenient. Really liked it. So today I'm not sure where I'm going to stop or how far I'm going to go. I know I'm going up and over Alto Perdón, which you'll see hopefully later on this video today. So let's get on with it. Okay, the sprinklers are on. Free program showers. So, I've been walking 30 minutes now, and I'm still not outside the city of Pamplona. Just letting you know, it takes a while to clear this town. Alright, so pretty much clearing the city proper now. Going down into a little valley, and you see it in the distance there, right? Yep, that's our beast for today. Up and over, all three, yeah. Alright, just a shot looking back where we came from to Pamplona. Alright, so that is a Knights Templar castle, and it's right along the pilgrim route here that has been walked. Buen Camino. Been walked for thousands of years. And the reason that castle is there is because the knights would come flying out of there on their white horses to protect the pilgrims. So I'm fully expecting to see a procession of knights in their armor come flying out of there any second. All right, actually, I don't know if any of that is true, but that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Hey, this is an albergue, maybe an hour's walk outside of where I stayed yesterday in Pamplona. And guess what it's right next to? That's right, the place I'm calling the Knights Templar Castle. So, I'm on the trail. I really don't have time to go in and research how much of that story I made up is true. So, I'm giving a homework assignment to my subscribers. This is the place. Look it up. Tell everybody in the comments what's going on here and what this place is about. Alright, I appear to be coming down out of the town of César Menor, and I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. Apologies if it's wrong. And there's our beast looming in the distance, I believe. Alright, somebody was asking how we navigate, and there's also a perfect example of those yellow arrows. Right, that's looking back on César Menor and Pamplona and the mountains beyond that we came through previously. I believe these are sunflowers, which are all past their prime since we're hiking in the fall. Yeah. Yeah. Ahead there talking to me. That's Karen from northern Germany. She's here by herself hiking the Camino. I think over half the people, in my opinion, are here on their own. And even some of the ones that are friends, they all walk at their own pace, and then they meet up at the end of the day. And some people do walk together all day. Day 4, and the views just don't stop. All right, we're almost probably 2/3 of the way up to that mountain, or up the mountain. Looking back, simply incredibly beautiful. All right, it's time to go vertical. Off in the distance, that's where we left today, Pamplona, way down in the valley. And that little village closer in is where I just stopped at a cafe for coffee. Absolutely beautiful up here. But the beast is not yet slayed. Garden of Cairns. Some people have written messages on rocks there. Alright, we're getting up there. I'm fully expecting when I get to the top that they're playing the theme song to the original Rocky movie. Hey, we're on top of the mountain. That beast has been slayed. Many more coming though. This is Alto del Perdón, which translates to the heights of forgiveness. Let's blink, these statues are here, or this artwork is here to honor all the pilgrims. Let's take a quick look around. Na 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 na. All right, well, what goes up? Bicycles to the right, bikers to the left. What that tells me is we're getting ready for some serious downhill. Yeah, it's looking back. All right, so the worst of the downhill is done. I see some sort of a church or a castle or something up in the distance. Not sure how far I got to go, and you know, I don't really care because I'm just cruising. Buen Camino. So, who was asking about arrows and directions in the comments? This is where it is. Yellow arrows. There's signs. There's signs everywhere. I know a lot of people are getting ready to start their Caminos later this month, and they've been watching my videos because they tell me so in the comments, and you're interested in the weather, so it's cool. I mean, obviously I don't know what it's going to be like when you come for your Camino, but right now I think it's September 4th, or maybe it's September 5th. I can't remember right now, but I mean, it's cool. If it were any colder, I'd need a windbreaker on, or my rain jacket. Or if I were stopped, sitting at a cafe or something, I would want a jacket on. Cafe, mainly for the peregrinos, or the pilgrims on the hike. Apparently it's an albergue, and you can also stay here, but I'm pushing on. All right, coming out of that little town. All right, so I got these bushes off to my side, which is cutting the wind. It's been really windy today. So when I go to check this and edit this video, I'll probably lose a lot of the voice stuff to the wind because I don't have a dead cat microphone or anything like that. So it's trying to bring up something very important. If you've watched my gear video, remember there was a mini giveaway? It was this thing hanging right here. And it's the same thing that holds on this side. Nobody has recognized me from YouTube and claimed it yet. So day 4 in this very valuable item is still available. All right, it's just about noon, 5 till noon. So I've been walking for almost 5 hours, just shy of 5 hours. And I have 4.5 kilometers to go to Puente la Reina. I think I probably will stop there. I could definitely go farther today. I mean, I feel good, but there's no point in pushing it. I mean, I got a lot of days. Walking through the town, I think of Obanos, and here's something you just don't see every day. They got a horse in their front yard that likes to be pet. Yeah, I bet your ancestors had Knights of the Templar on their back. So we were going through a long tunnel back there, and you know, they echo, so I start singing, even with a bunch of other pilgrims behind me. I just belted it out. There she was, just a walking down the street. Sure enough, they all came back with dum-da-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do. Wish I would have had it on tape. It was kind of a fun moment. not too far from Puente Reina, and I'm not positive. I think those are olive trees, and I know what those are. As a matter of fact, there's some little tiny ones on the vine. So, yeah. This I was coming into Puente la Reina, just on the outskirts of the town. I saw Gordon yell at me from inside this cafe as I was passing by. He said he was staying here tonight. They had beds, and I don't have any reservations, so I thought I'd better just take it. And I got the bed, also the Pilgrim dinner, and a express breakfast tomorrow. The whole thing came out to 26 euros, so that would be slightly less than 30 US for a bed, dinner, and breakfast. So as you can see, that's quite the deal. And I'll show you around this place when I can. They have their own little cafe here. Right, so I'm at Cafe Jacquet. That's my bunk, top left. And there's 4 of us in this little quadplex, but there's a partition wall, and I guess 4 more people over there. And this, once again, Andy from Scotland. You run into the same people over and over again.
We've got some blankets too.
Yeah.
Just in case it gets cold.
Some blankets. Oh, we got lockers too. Good. Lockers, 4 electrical outlets, so that should be plenty for everybody. All right, let me show you around this place. You just follow the yellow arrows to get back to your bed. The same as you've been doing on the trail all day. La cocina, kitchen. I guess this is where they'll have the dinner. If you purchased that, I did. See, vending. What's neat here is they actually sell the beer right out of the vending machine. Just remember when it drops, not to open it right away, because you'll get exploded on. Lights come on automatically when you walk in. They have motion sensors. Hola. They have a restaurant upstairs. I guess this is like a lounge area, I'm assuming. It's kind of dark in here right now. I'm not going to turn the lights on. I already showed you the cafe outside, and that's what's just out these doors. These are private rooms here that you can rent. I guess they only hold like 2 people. Or maybe 1, I'm not really sure, but I know you can rent these private rooms if you like. And this is back out to the actual entrance to the building. You store your shoes right out here. I'm gonna keep my trekking poles out here too. So, have you seen the albergue? Right, so this is a short recap on the hike today. It took me 5 hours and 45 minutes, I think. I left at 7:05 and I arrived here at 12:45. Is that right? Yeah. At 12:50 I arrived. So yeah, 5 hours, 45 minutes. I covered 24 kilometers. So that is just shy of 15 miles, you know, between 14 and 15 miles. So I'm not quite in Puente la Reina, and that's the mileage I used, Puente la Reina, but I also started on the far side of Pamplona. So yeah, it's pretty accurate, and I'll lose those miles getting a couple kilometers getting to Puente la Reina when I do tomorrow's calculations. So anyway, day 4 over with. I feel great. I'm not having any physical problems from walking the Camino at all. And, you know, those last 3 or 4 kilometers, the bottom of my feet start to hurt, but that's normal, and they'll toughen up more as I go. So good hike today. Let's see what tonight brings here. So I'm at this little cafe right next to the albergue where I'm staying at, because their cafe doesn't open till 3, and just grabbing me a cold one after the hike, and then I'll go take my shower. But the pathway for the Camino goes steps away from where I'm sitting, so I'll be able to see who walks by that I know and say hi. All right, so the place I stayed is right as you're entering Puente la Reina. So when I come through here in the morning tomorrow, there's a good chance it'll still be dark. So I wanted to get down here and get a little video of Puente la Reina. Well, it's still light out tonight, so I just took a walk just before our dinner at our hostel, or not hostel, but albergue.